DV Editing, this is a screencast from Monday, March 10th, and the purpose of this screencast is to teach you how to make a ringtone. And this screencast, excuse me, is going to come in two parts. Today's screencast will teach you how to make the ringtone itself, and then tomorrow I'll screencast from home and show you how to actually put the ringtone on your phone. It's a little bit more work if you have a non-Apple based phone, but it can be done. You might have to do a little research on your own. It's a lot easiest if you have iTunes at home and you have the song on your computer at your house, because if you do have that and you have an iPhone, that's what it's designed for. It's kind of seamless. So anyhow, I can still teach you how to make one. It's pretty fun, and also this will be a demonstration in that you have the additional Apple loops now and the additional drummers from the Magic Drummer installed. So hopefully we do this. I'm screencasting here on a Sunday, so hopefully the Monday copy over install thing goes well. Anyhow, I'm going to launch GarageBand. It opens the last thing I did. And I'm going to just close this so I can create a brand new project. And as you can see at the top, when you create a new project, ringtone is one of your choices. So let's go with that. Let's create a ringtone. And it looks like by default, if I remember right, you get 30 seconds. You don't want to go over 30 seconds on the ringtone, otherwise it's going to cut it off. Let me go to time here. It looks like it goes a preset region a little more than 30. It looks like 30 something odd seconds. So we'll go with that. We'll just choose their preset. But really, there's no right or wrong way to do this. The ringtone is going to be your own creation, what you feel. But along the way in creating this ringtone, we'll demonstrate some other things you can do with the software instruments and the real instruments. And those are the blue and the green that you see over here in your browser. And so I'm not going to make a real fancy ringtone. I'm just going to demonstrate a couple things you can do with these blue notes versus the green notes. Anyhow, I think you don't have to do it exactly like this, but you might want to just watch the building of it. I'm going to grab a beat set first. Sorry about that. I always tend to play this a little too loud, but this is alive and kicking, something kind of upbeat for me. So I want that as part of my ringtone. So I'm going to drag that up here and drop that as a track, okay? And then when I play it, okay, I'm going to take and extend this now throughout the whole ringtone, right? Throughout the whole amount. And then what I wanted to demonstrate was if you grab, I want some guitar in mind. If you grab one of these green ones, okay? Not what I had in mind, but maybe I can find one with a little bit more. Okay, something like that might work. Okay, cool. Two ways to do it. You can grab it and drop it, okay? And when you double click one of these green regions, right, these are fully editable. Like you can grab these notes and alter them. So if you know how to read notes and whatnot, you can grab one of these, any of these in real time and drop it down and change the melody entirely of this region. So it does it in real time also. I mean, you can do this, right? If I take this region up here and let's just grab a new one, okay? Should be able to tweak that. I want to bring that back so it just plays. How can I grab that? There we go. I just want it to play that little region. There we go. Not as user-friendly as I would have liked. But just play back that part over and over so you can change your notes. So if I spacebar now, and here's another thing. You're going to want to get used to dimming these tracks up here. So if I turn this one off, the only one I'm going to hear is the guitar. So now you can bring these down. And the point is you can do that on your own. I mean, you can alter the notes, and that was kind of the purpose of this screencast, show you how to alter the notes of the green regions. Here's something else that might appeal to some of the kids who can actually play an instrument, okay? you're probably not going to hook up a keyboard or guitar right in class here. If you had GarageBand at home, you certainly could. And so what you could do is you could add your own track, and it could be one where you record your own stuff. All right. So for example, let's say you knew how to play a guitar, and you wanted an acoustic guitar, and so if I keep this other one dimmed and then take off this region, probably don't want the metronome on when I record, I can record my own guitar as long as I get my little virtual keyboard up here. So I got to show my keyboard. It's from the window menu, show keyboard. Okay, so now that's the acoustic guitar. How about a hard rock guitar instead? There we go. And then you know, you can expand it this way. You can play with the mouse here, or you can use the keyboard itself. So hey, that sounded like a commercial. I don't know. All right, anyhow, to play it, all you have to do is hit record up at the top and start playing. It'll record your notes. So if I start recording, and I don't know how to play a guitar here, so I'm like a little child here with my skills. Anyhow, to stop it, I hit play, and that stops the recording, and then I can play it back. Of course, if I get in that region, it might be helpful, hey? So, you know, you could, if you're savvy with playing notes, you can do that on your own and play your own notes. But hopefully you'll know how, in this lesson, now how to create a ringtone and how to save it. You know how to save it, but how to add your own instruments to it. So have some fun. Try to create something that you can then be happy with when even someone calls you, and play your own ringtone. In part 2, tomorrow, I will show you how to seamlessly put this onto your device, your phone, if it's an iPhone. Otherwise, if it's a non-based iPhone, you might have to do some YouTubing and figure that out. But anyhow, that's the end of this screencast. Have some fun. Make a nice little ringtone.